And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And on the mound now, Garrett Cole. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And now here is Xavier Edwards.
The shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, Eden gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 18, Griffin Conine.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Marlins leave 1. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And pitching in this game, Yuri Perez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 3-1. In the air, right field, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Check on the runner.
No,
Volpe back easily.
there.
That misses, and that's ball one. Volpe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Wouldn't
That's
chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Left-hand hitter waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
First and second, no outs. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees. And that's a double. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That one off the mark. And that is ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Just missed. And another ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Golden opportunity right here. This is again 5 in a row. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2-1 now. Hard ground ball, base knock. One runs in. Here comes the throw. He is safe. And they're up by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. And there's the strike. And he deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch just misses. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Ground ball right side. That's a hit. Here comes the judge around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One down. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And 1-2. Goldie at second. Merrifield over at first with one away. Wouldn't chase that time.
Count full.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throws, safe. And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Two on, one out. That's towards center. Hill under it. And makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yuri Perez done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back. New pitcher for the Marlins, Max Meyer.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Cameron Eden stepping in now for the Yankees.
Cameron Eden.
In the air, right field, on his way over. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That is the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 5 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. The wind of the pitch. Fly ball center field. Grisham trying to get there. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 1.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Nick Fortes, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. He goes down looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It's 5-0. Back now in the Bronx. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going, gone. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Into center. Hill should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Brett Myers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And another ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball one, no strikes. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Big swing and a miss.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And ball four to aboard.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Goldie, the next to hit, takes outside. Runners at first and second with one gone. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hill makes the play. Both runners tagging. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Whit Merrifield. Single that drove in a run his first time through. And the slider just misses. Two runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. Two on, 2 outs.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 runs in the inning on 1 hit, the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Marlins nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter now, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers.
Cole back to work. Cole, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the righty deals.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting 9.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So up next, Derek Hill. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The Yankees up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Edwards swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. The shortstop takes the ball. Myers stands at first with 1 out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And it goes just foul. Got him looking. That's the second out. Otto Lopez digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. At the belt and fires. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe tosses to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Miami. They continue to trail 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 93. And the right-hander back to work.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The wind of the pitch. That's out to center field. Gets under it. 1 down.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Eden in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
On the ground, out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 away.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw, and sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered in this game. Bounced up the middle. Edwards. On to first, and that is that. Yanks held in check, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Stanton now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Bride now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. And now the count is even. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. And midway in the 4th, it's the Yankees 7 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now Jesus Sanchez. The right-hander back to work. Outside. And that's ball 1. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. That one felt good. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 8-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Just missed.
That's the ball.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at second here with 2 away. And here is Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. Goldie at second with 2 down. Out to short. Now a jump throw. In the dirt, can't quite pick it, and that would have been a beautiful play.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that's outside.
One ball,
runners
one
on
strike.
first and third, 2 away. 2 on, 2 outs.
2 and 2.
Another ball. Goes down looking. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now an 8-0 game. You're dialed into the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Connor Norby. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dane Myers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses. 1-1. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And Ryan Weathers is coming on. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the Yankees catcher now.
For the Yankees, the catcher,
as the lefty gets to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one upstairs. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Weathers fires. Just misses. And it's 3-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And up next for New York, Cameron Eden. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. That one hit to right. Conine settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Declan Cronin preparing to come on if needed. The Yanks up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Yeehaw!
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Yanks lead 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Top 6. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. And a pitch. Hill goes 6'1", 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2014. The pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one ripped. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That's a ball.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
One out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter.
And now Otto Lopez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. Now he launches a throw over his head.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Griffin Conine getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Lopez on third with 2 out. The next pitch misses, and the count 1 and 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Yankees 8 and the Marlins nothing. Back in New York, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers. And a pitch. Hit in the air, center field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough.
Norby tossed to second, and it's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And the first offering is not close. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball.
2-2.
But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hill makes his way towards it, grabs it on the run, and that ends the inning. Back in the Bronx, Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed. Got him swinging.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Norby at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Good eye right there.
1-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still 8-0. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Weathers back to work. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Declan Cronin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next offering is down low. And another ball. And he deals.
Hey!
Just misses with that one. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Merrifield stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. Hammer, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Number 93 in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Gets the call. And the count even at 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fortes makes the grab. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Cameron Eden.
Second baseman, Cameron Eden.
And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Down and in, moved his feet. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. This one in the air, center field. Hill drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 12-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Declan Cronin takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two outs, nobody on. Brett Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch misses. And
Ball.
another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next
That's
offering
the ball.
upstairs. Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. 4 runs already in the frame. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a 4-pitch
Ball 4,
walk.
take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a
Number
very aggressive
99.
secondary lead. So a ball
Aaron.
down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And the pitch. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Myers makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. And that one ripped to left, and a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The center fielder, number 3,
Derek Hill, the next to hit. Just missed. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Myers raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That clips the corner. Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that clips the inside corner. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter, number 6.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Lopez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed. The 1-1 and a foul ball. Got him looking for the K. Marlins strand a pair. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch. That one misses. 1-0. Fly ball down the line. Corrals it. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 12,
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. That takes care of Grisham.
Now batting, the third baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here's the third baseman, Whit Merrifield. Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Stepping in, number 93. Righty to the plate. Smoked on the ground to second. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Anthony Volpe digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing didn't go. And now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right down to shoot. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now
2 outs, bases loaded. Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Cole back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Stanton at the plate now. That's ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
He's 2 outs away. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Konai, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Marlins down to their final out. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Popped up. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game.